Medication non-compliance. Page number 1. Page number 2. Here are the materials on Telegram channel. This is the questions, first 4. And the second question 4. These are the 6 plus 2, 8 paragraphs. 8 paragraphs are there, you can see there. And you can see the questions also coming from 8 paragraphs. Yeah, I'll show you now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs, 7 and 8 paragraphs. And the questions are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one question per paragraph. Yes, good evening, Jay Lakshmi. One question per paragraph. So that's it. All right. Yeah. Now here we have the questions. This is question number 1. Question number 15. Okay. Yeah, these are options A, B, C, D for this question. You have 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Sixty seconds more. 60 seconds more. 30 seconds more. Yes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit your answer. Submit your answer. Yes. Now let us check our answer here. Yeah. Copy post link. Yes. That is Cannonball 15. Cannonball 15. Yeah, Cannonball 15. Yeah. Update your scores, please. Update scores, please. Check and update. Check and update your scores, please. Yeah. Go through this point. Yeah. Go through this explanation and study. So anybody who wants to explain can let me know. I've given you the points here very clearly. Yeah. Who is this 0536777351? So this number. Okay. Write your first name and second name, please. Yeah, I wrote your first name and second name, please. Farzana. Okay. Farzana Khana. What is your full name, Farzana? Yes, thank you. So Farzana Khan. Yeah, that's it. Farzana Khan. Yeah. So who wants to explain this question? I have already pointed out everything there. Okay. I have pointed out everything there. Anybody can try to explain this one? Yes, please. Nobody is ready to explain? Anybody? Just type your name. Okay, now you can see here in the first paragraph, what is the writer's attitude towards the new program? Okay, now let us see. Now, under a new experimental program, so new program is here. In USA, patients are being paid to take their medications. Okay, the concept makes a sense in theory. The concept, the reason, the concept, why they're paid to take their medication. If they don't take the medication, they'll come and join in the hospital. That's why they're paid to take medication so that they need not come to the hospital. That's it. So now he's telling the concept makes a sense, means sense. Sense means common sense. So that means he's telling something good quality is there. That means he's appreciating. The concept makes a sense in theory, means it's not nonsense, it's common sense. That means common sense means something good. Okay. Senseless means negative. Sensible. This is makes sense means sensible in theory. Failure to comply is one of the most common reasons. So if they're not medication non-compliant, they're coming and readmitting in the hospital immediately after getting discharged because they don't take medication. Again, they're coming there. Instead of that one, when you pay them, anyhow, they're coming to the hospital and spending. So before only, if you pay them, they need not come to the hospital. No? They'll take the medications. Their treatment will be perfect. So that is what he's appreciating the reason behind it. If we give money, they'll take the medications. If they don't take the medications, we'll not give money. So what happens? So they want to get the money. So they'll take medications regularly. So that's it. So indirectly, you're forcing them to be medication compliant. Anyhow, money you're spending. How money you're spending? Sir, if they come to the hospital, then they need not pay the money. Of course, they need not pay the money. But the thing is, how much expenditure if they come and join in the hospital? What about the patients who are really needy? So that can be avoided. No? So they'll come to the hospital. So how much expenditure for that person? So instead of that, one half of the money or quarter of the money or some part of the money is given to them as a gift for taking medication, for being medication compliant, then automatically a lot of money is saved, right? That is what he's telling there. Okay. So that is the first question. Next, we'll go to the second question. Yeah. Right. Go through this point now. Yeah. 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Yeah, 90 seconds. Sixty seconds more. 30 seconds more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. Submit your answers, please. Bipana Shah, Farzana Khan, Good. Grishma, Jayalakshmi, Kaval, Keval, Mustaba, Nishad, Purnika, Ram, Sushmita, TJ. Who is this TJ? Can you please write your name? Thank you. Right. Yeah. Okay. Submit your answers. Tintu. Okay. Tintu. Is it Tintu Geoffrey? Write your second name, please. Because there are many Tintus. Is this Tintu Geoffrey? TJ. I think I know you by your name. Tintu Jomon. Okay. Right. So, you have submitted your answer. Okay. Yeah. So, right. Now, this is the question. This is the question. You got it over there. Okay. Now, who is ready to explain this question? Okay. Now, I have to give you the link for this answer, right? So, copy post link. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, that is it. So, this is Cannonball. Yeah. 16. Yeah, question number 16. Yeah. Check your answer and update scores, please. Update scores, please. Yeah. Right. So, Sushmita Dasi. Okay. Grishma. Okay. No need to worry. We are learning. We are learning. Yeah. Rest of you. Yes. Now, come on. Yeah. All of you submit your scores, please. Only 4 students have submitted answers or what? Huh? Yeah, no problem. If you're losing marks, no worry. I'm there to support you. If you learn, I'm going to explain you. Come on. So, cannonball 15, 16. Yeah, please submit your scores, update your scores. Yeah. Kaval, are you ready to explain? Yeah, okay. In the second category, the writer suggests that one category of non-compliance is okay. Keval Shah, 2 out of 2. Kaval, 2 out of 2. Mustafa, 2 out of 2. Good. Slowly, slowly, will improve. No worry. So, now if you see this very clearly, okay. If you see this very clearly, all right. Now let us see here. In the second paragraph, okay, he's telling second paragraph. In the second paragraph. So it will take us to second paragraph. This is the second paragraph. So this is the question number 16. Question number 16 saying second paragraph. So it will take you to the second paragraph. The writer suggests that one category means one type of non-compliance is non-compliance. He's suggesting one type of non-compliance is what? Is what? One category of non-compliance is what? That's what he's telling you. Okay. Now here you can say, okay, compliant patients take their medications because they want to live as long as possible. Some simply do so because they are responsible, conscientious individuals by nature. But the hustle and bustle of daily life and employment, see here, the hustle and bustle, the hustle and bustle, but the hustle and bustle. Now try to understand what this is talking about. Hustle and bustle means what? Of daily life. The hustle and bustle of daily life and employment. So what do you mean by daily life and employment? One is daily life. That means some who are not employed, but they are actively participating in a lot of things. That means employed and unemployed also. Okay. Now see here. Hustle and bustle of daily life and employment often get in the way of taking medication. They often get in the way of taking medication. Okay. So now here, hustle and bustle. So if you see very carefully how the words are related, hustle and bustle means busy. Hustle and bustle means busy. Number one, employment means working. Okay. The hustle and bustle of daily life and employment often get in the way of taking medication, especially those that are timed inconveniently or in frequent doses, even for such well-intentioned patients. Well-intentioned patients. Well intention means good intention. What good intention? Compliance. It's not non-compliant, they are compliant. They want to be compliant, but they are non-compliant. They want to be compliant. Good intention means they want to, these are the people who want to be compliant. They mean to be compliant. They are good intent, they want to be. So well-intentioned patients, they have intention to be compliant, but because they are timed, okay, inconveniently, okay, and they are busy and they are working. They want to be compliant, but they cannot be compliant. So that's it. This is another type of people. Okay. He's talking about them. That is one type of people, one category of non-compliant. They want to be compliant, but they are not compliant. So this is one type of people. It's unintentionally, unwantedly, forgetfully, absent-mindedly. They are not compliant because of some various reasons. Busy duty, time slots. They don't want to be they don't want to be non-compliant. They want to be compliant, but still they cannot be compliant because of various reasons. That group he is telling here now. Okay. Now here they are well intentioned. Okay. Hustle and bustle means busy. Employment means working. Okay. Well intended patients. Patients means people. Okay. Who mean to be compliant. Who mean to be compliant. That means well intentioned. They are good intention. They are not asking. They mean to be compliant. Okay. They are meant to be compliant, but they are helpless. That's what he's telling. Okay. So you have to identify the root. From there, it's easy for you to understand. Okay. So this is the way how you can identify this particular answer. Okay. Yes. Now let us see how many of you got this correct answer. Keval Shah, Mustaba, and Kaval. Okay. Farzan also got correct. Okay, fine. That's good. Yes. Function print screen. Full screen. This is the explanation. Yeah, that is the explanation. Now let us go to the next question. Yeah, somebody is asking why not A. Okay, no problem. We'll get back to you now. So here, yeah, yes. Okay, next here. Third question. Okay, you asked me why not A. Okay, now you can see there. Elderly patients who are given occasional assistance. Okay, they are given occasional assistance, right? So they are not non-compliant, right? They are compliant, right? But they are given assist occasionally, not always, on certain occasions. That means they are compliant, right? They are compliant. Because occasionally means sometimes, maybe one time, two times, like that, not always. So elderly patients who are given occasional assistance, occasionally means rare situations, they are given support. Otherwise, they are compliant. So that is automatically ruled out. Na? Occasionally, you are giving assistance means other times they are doing on their own. So that means how can it be non-compliance? It is compliance. It is compliance. 90% or 95% they're complement. That's it. How can you say that is one category of non-compliance? They are compliant. So that's very clear. Is that clear, Mustaba? Sushmita is asking what is compliance and not compliance. Somebody message, please. Keval, can you help me? Can you help Sushmita? Yeah. Keval, Dr. Keval. Yeah, what is compliance and what is non-compliance? Can you explain? Unmute. Are you there? Keval Shah. Unmute. Sorry. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where did you go? You had to, you went for breakfast or what? Come on. Explain what is compliance and what is non-compliance with one example.
Sir, like if there are some guidelines, for example, to diagnose some disease, so the doctor should stick to that guidelines regularly in his practice. That is the meaning of compliance, like abiding by the rules or sticking to that guidelines regularly and in daily practice. Following something in a routine regularly, that is the meaning of compliance.
Okay, I'll ask you one thing. I am a diabetes patient and you gave me diabetes medication. Now, I am taking the medication regularly. So, is it called a non-compliance or compliance and why?
Sir, if you are taking the medication, if the diabetic patient is taking the medications regularly, it means it is in compliant, it is being compliant with the medication. He or she is being compliant with the medication.
Okay, so if I'm not abiding by the recommendations, if I'm not listening to the recommendations, I'll
Yeah,
take one day I will take and one day I will not take. Then afterwards, 2 days I will say I will take and 2 days I will not take. And afterwards, I'll stop in between for 1 week. Then again I'll take. Then what is it called as and why?
yeah, that is the irregularities in between or stopping according to the patient's wish and then continuing again. It will be termed as non-compliance.
Okay, that's fine. Just to be very clear, compliance means following strictly all the recommendations given by the doctor. If you are implementing all the suggestions of the doctor, that means you are compliant. And you are compliant. Yes, Sushmita, I am coming for you. Yes. So now, now here, what do you mean by compliance and what is non-compliance? Compliance means strictly sticking on to the suggestions given by the doctor is compliance. Medication compliance is doctor has given you some medications, tablets or injections, and you follow them regularly and you take them on a daily basis without missing anything. That is called medication compliance. So medication non-compliance means you are not following as recommended by the doctor. So if you are not following, then it is called non-compliance. Non-compliance. So in the same way, compliance means following 100%. Non-compliance means not following 100%. Even if it is 50% following also, it is non-compliance. 90% you are following, 10% also not following, that is also non-compliance. Compliance means 100%, non-compliance means not 100%. That's what it is. So this is how. And exercise, compliance with the exercise regimen. Okay. Compliance with the dietary regimen. So whatever suggestions are given, then it is called compliance. If only medication, medication compliance. Exercise, exercise compliance. Diet, dietary compliance. So that means compliance is for everything, but specifically medication compliance means only related to medication. Others put aside, like that one. So is that clear, Sushmita? Sushmita. Yes, sir. Thank you. Right. So feel free to ask questions like this, because when you don't know, then afterwards it will be difficult for you. So it's better. So this compliance is a very special word. It's to vocabulary, and you can use in your speaking, you can use in your writing, then you'll get better results. So compliance is a very good word. Yeah. So use it in your speaking and writing without fail, but only once, not many times. Don't repeat it multiple times. Yeah. Now we are moving to the next question. Okay. Question number 3. Yeah. This is 1. This is 2. Did I post the... Yeah, I posted already. Okay. And now the third question. So 17. Question number 17. Yeah. Yes. There it is, question number 3. Okay, fine. Yeah, you have 90 seconds, please. 90 seconds. 30 seconds more. Yes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. Submit your answers. Ganga, don't send a direct message. Send it to everyone, please. So majority have written B and some D and some C. Okay. Right. Yeah. Now let us see this. So copy post link. Yeah. Check your answers, please. Check your answers, please. Some patients have not. Third paragraph. Yeah. Correct only. Yeah. Update scores, please. Update scores, please. Cannonball 17, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. 15, 16, 17. Come on, update scores, please. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Ganga. You're very obedient. You changed it to everyone. Yeah. And now let us see here. Now, will anybody explain me this question? You can just type your name so that I'll give you the chance to explain. Update your scores, please, all of you. Yeah. Anybody wants to explain? Okay. Now you have to understand the meaning of the terms. That is the problem. If you understand, then everything is fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you? What's this? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, update your scores. Yeah, Ganga says, I want to explain. Okay. Yeah, Ganga, first you introduce yourself, then you start explaining. Ganga, FDO. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, sir. I'm Ganga from Sri Lanka.
Yeah. Now, you're a nurse or a doctor?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, now you have time to explain. Come on.
Yeah. In the third line, they have told me, for instance, they don't have high blood pressure because they were once prescribed a high blood pressure pills. So the information is given in the past tense, and when it comes to the answers, the best answer option for that is B, because they had mentioned. They fail to recognize some medical condition required ongoing treatment. Uh,
Okay.
and at the same time, they had mentioned, they have told me that they never had a heart attack because they were taken to the cardiac catheterization lab and fixed. So that is my clue. Uh, and the reason that I selected the correct answer as B. Because in the answer option one, it said they forget which prescribed medication, which means it's present tense. But here, in the second option, it's all about the things that has been already happened. So that is the one reason that I selected that, and the most suitable answer is B, acknowledging my level of understanding.
Right. So you have given a good explanation, no doubt regarding that, but you have failed to come to the conclusion. Okay, that's fine, no problem. We are learning. We are learning. You are daring, bold enough to, because out of them, all the students, you are bold enough to tell whether it is right or wrong or not, or whatever it is, you are bold enough. That gives you an edge over the others. So definitely, I appreciate your attempt. So next, anybody else who wants to explain? Yeah. So Sushmita Dase. Yeah, Susmita. Susmita. Unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Come on.
Sir, the answer which I selected is B. As how
If
I selected the option is that here in the paragraph which was saying that
mm,
they have told me, for instance, that they don't have high blood pressure because they were once prescribed a high blood pressure pill.
mm,
In essence, they view it as an hypertensive as an antibiotic,
mm,
which means that they consider that high blood pressure pill as an antibiotic,
mm,
and antibiotic dose they will be not using for a long period. They
mm.
use it when it was prescribed by the physician, and then
Huh.
they stop.
Mm,
As how my brain uh, thought in that way. The next one is that heart attack because that they were taken to the cardiac catheterization lab and fixed as and fixed.
mm,
Means when patients are having a heart when they got a heart attack,
mm.
uh, they went for a cardiac catheterization lab and fixed it, which means they will not no longer they will be using a medication.
Okay.
So when they have a condition to use some medications, whatever was prescribed by the physician, they were using and stopping it,
Mm,
which means they were not using it for a long run.
mm. Okay.
So I guess if it is
Mm.
how to say,
Yeah, you're stuck, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Anybody else? Kaval, Dr. Kaval, what happened to your voice? Why are you dumbstruck? Why are you not participating actively? Actively? Huh? Where is this girl, Kaval? Kawal Iqbal, unmute. Last time also I
Yes, sir.
tried to, I have to take a stick and see the stick. I have to show the stick to you, right? See here.
Sorry, sir.
No,
I
sorry.
was
I don't
busy.
want. I don't want your sorry. I don't want your sorry. Okay, listen to me. This is stick for you. I expect that
No.
you will do very nicely. Okay, every time. And sometime yesterday I called you 3 times, 4 times. You did not attend. Today also, so many times I'm asking everybody, why are you not responding? Earlier you were there. Why? What you felt boring or what? Hmm?
No,
Come on.
sir. I was doing something else. I was
Okay.
so I was
Okay.
just
No
attempting the
worry. No
questions.
worry.
That's
No
why.
worry. No worry.
Uh,
No worry. No worry.
Sorry about that.
Next time,
Yeah.
evening after 8 o'clock, be ready always. Forget everything else.
Okay.
Okay. I want
Okay.
you
Okay.
to be ready here. Okay. Yeah. Come
Okay.
on, now explain.
Yeah. I choose option B.
I
Because
chose. I chose.
yeah, I
Or
chose.
I
Yeah.
choose. Okay, fine.
Okay. Because in this case, in the fourth line, it said that because they were once prescribed a high blood pressure pill, in essence, they view an antihypertensive as an antibiotic. Like they consider that antihypertensive medications like antibiotics, they are for short time and they are not for a long time. So, and they can be used for short term, like it is written here,
Yeah.
short term problem. So so basically they fail to recognize that their hypertension is a long process and they have to take medication for long time. So in the option B, it is written that they fail to recognize that some medical condition require ongoing treatment and long-term treatment. So I choose this option because of this. They that the patient consider that hypertension is a short term, so they don't take medication onward. So that's why I because they never understand, they never recognize. So that's why I chose B.
That's an awesome explanation. Give some appreciation to this girl. Give some appreciation, some clap hands or thumbs up or something like that. Okay. All right. Somebody is bold enough and explaining and clarifying your doubts. Yeah. This is called reading between the lines. This is called reading between the lines. Now here I'm going to show you the words here. What problem with some patients is described in the third paragraph. Some patients, see here, some patients that you have to understand here. Okay, let me analyze this point for you. Right. He's talking about some patients here. And this some patients is they. They have told me, for instance, that they mean some patients. Okay. They don't have high blood pressure. And what is this high blood pressure? What is this high blood pressure? Okay. You take medicine and it go off forever. There are some conditions which are ongoing medical condition. It is lifelong. It's lifelong. Okay, forget that one. We don't know because it is not told. It is hidden. It's a secret there. They have told me, for instance, that they don't have high blood pressure. How can they not have high blood pressure? They have high blood pressure. Treatment finished? Permanently cured? No longer? Asthma, blood pressure, diabetes. These are some conditions. They're peculiar. They're different. Okay. They don't have high blood pressure because they were once prescribed a high blood pressure pill. They took it and now it's fine. They don't have any more blood pressure. That's what they think. They view who they. So point is coming that till there nothing is there. Till there nothing is there. So they, from here is the beginning. Okay. There is just an explanation. Actually, the beginning is from here. Now let us see here. Let me mark in red. We are reading all this nonsense. There is no need. Now here, Because means the reason. Because means the reason. Okay. Because means the reason. So he's telling you the reason. Reason. There's a problem. There's a problem. That problem is because. The problem is the because. Yeah. Right. From here. They view. From here is the beginning. Yeah. Problem is problem here. Ending. So where the word problem is here. Okay. I'm going to blow your minds. That's the reason why a teacher is a teacher. I'm not saying that I'm something great, but I'm something right. I'm something right. That means the most right. So here two people explain, both of them are right. No doubt regarding that. No doubt regarding that. Both are right. Whatever they explain, both are right. There is nothing wrong there. Their logic is 100% right. Okay. The explanation is fine. But now what I'm going to show you is it's going to blow your minds. Now let us see here. So answer is there. Okay. This is utter nonsense. So the sentence is cut off. Eliminated. Eliminated. The sentence later and the sentences before. Eliminated. So in essence means in reality, that the real problem, where did you get the word problem? You have to know the synonyms, but here synonym is not required. Okay, synonym is not required here. Problem. What is the real problem? What problem with some patients is described in the third paragraph? Some patients, they. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, fine. Now here, problem is here. Comma is here. In essence, in reality, this is the problem. Actually, this is the problem. Basically, this is the problem. You have to understand that very clearly. Now let us go once again with the red color. Eliminating process. Yeah. Now here there is one particular word which is very, very important. They view an antihypertensive as an antibiotic. And an antibiotic can be used as short-term treatment for a short-term problem. But antihypertensive is not a short-term treatment for a short-term problem. Reading between the lines. Reading between the lines. So if it is not a short-term treatment, that means it is a long-term treatment. It is not a short-term problem. That means it is a long-term problem. Then how can you treat a long-term problem? Okay. How can you treat a long-term problem as a short-term problem and give it short-term treatment because it requires long-term treatment. So here, short-term, that is the most important punch here. Short-term. So you are seeing it, what antihypertensive, a tablet, antihypertensive, as if it is antibiotic. Antibiotic can be used as short-term treatment for short-term problem. But these people are viewing an antihypertensive as an antibiotic. No, how can they? Because you should not be viewed. No? They are viewing an antihypertensive as an antibiotic. How can we view that? That means indirectly it's telling antihypertensive is not an antibiotic-like thing. Antibiotic you are giving as a short-term treatment for a short-term problem. But this is not the case with antihypertensive. Antihypertensive is the other way around. That means it is a long-term treatment and it is for a long-term problem. That means continuity of problem. That means ongoing problem. That means it requires ongoing treatment. Ongoing treatment means what? Going on, prolonged treatment. Prolonged treatment, not short term. So prolonged is the opposite of it. Why are you treating me like an enemy? That means I'm not your enemy. Understood? Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Why are you not studying well like every other person? That means others are doing something wrong. You should not do that one. So read between the lines. Read between the lines. Antibiotic can be used as short-term treatment for short-term problem. But antihypertensive, they are thinking that these are also like antibiotics and these also we can use because this is a short-term treatment for a short-term problem. No. Antihypertensive is not like that. Antihypertensive is a long-term problem and you have to give long-term treatment, and that is what antihypertensive is for. That is there in the center, in the middle. What is there? Why are you reading everything? Why are you reading everything? As if I have pain on this nose and you are putting a balm all over the face. I have pain here at the back in the center. You are putting, okay, whitewashing my back with ointment. Huh? I have pain in the jaw. You have to remove one. You have to check here. And you are going to stitch something. Here there is cut or something. You have to suture. Now what you are doing? You are giving my entire body anesthesia like that. Don't know where is the pain? If I say I have pain here, okay, I have pain here or here, apply balm here only, na? Little jandu balm or some headache balm, pain balm, whatever it is. Huh? You have some headache, apply that. But instead of applying head, you will jump into a pond of or a lake of pain relief balm. No, no. Apply properly. Where you have to go, there only you have to go and find. This is how you people waste your time. Okay. They are looking at me like how they are looking at their enemies. That means I am not their enemy and they are not supposed to look at me like I am an enemy, and they should not give me such a treatment because I am their friend. They are looking at me like an enemy. That means what? They're not supposed to look at me like an enemy. That means they are supposed to look at me like a friend. Can't you read between the lines there? Short-term, short-term, short-term. Short-term treatment, short-term problem. No. This is long-term treatment for long-term problem. That is what you have to read between the lines. Apply. Apply. Apply, no reply. That's why you are reading from the beginning till the ending, wasting your time. And the next question time also you are killing in this one. It's telling what problem is described. Problem is short-term problem. Okay. They think, but actually it is long-term problem. They are considering long-term problem a short-term problem. Can't you understand that one? Problem is there. They're giving short-term, they're thinking it is short-term treatment. They're thinking it is short-term problem. But in actuality, in essence, previous sentence, in essence, in reality, they're thinking like this. But that is not so the case. They should see antihypertensive not as an antibiotic, okay? But they're seeing it as an antibiotic. That's the meaning there. So try to understand, try to read between the lines. If you learn the technique of reading between the lines, you have mastered language. You have mastered language. What is there in this? Nothing, 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 nothing. They are viewing antihypertensive as, and that means they fail to recognize that some medical conditions like hypertension, okay, they do not require short-term, they require long-term treatment. That's what it is. Okay. Be very careful. Once you understand this, so they fail to recognize. They fail to recognize the problem. So now let us see here. I'm pointing them out very clearly. So here is the line and black color and then middle range line. Yeah, problem. They means some patients. Okay. They mean some patients. Problem. Problem. That's it. What problem with some patients is described? They view this problem. What problem? Long-term problem is considered as short-term problem. Long-term treatment, instead of that one, they think that this treatment is short-term treatment because they do not understand that long-term problem is different, short-term problem is different. They are gauging everything into one group, messing up things, misunderstanding that the duration, the problem, okay, they fail to understand the difference between short-term problem and long-term problem. So that means they don't understand that long-term treatment is rated for, okay, long-term problems, and they fail to recognize that these are long-term problems. They fail to recognize, they view an antihypertensive as an antibiotic because hypertension, they think that it is short-term problem. So they think that this is a short-term treatment and they consider both of them as same. Okay. So here they fail to recognize the difference regarding the term, short-term or long-term. They're getting confused between the term, between the duration. And here it is short and long. Long means ongoing. Right. Short-term, long-term. Okay. Opposite is long-term. It's actually ongoing treatment for ongoing problem. Long-term treatment for long-term problem. They are confused and misunderstand. So simple it is, like very, very simple. Right? Others are simply you can eliminate now. If you really understand the importance, where to go, why to go, how to go, where exactly you'll find the answer. Go to the question first. What problem some patients is taking to problem. Problem, where is the word problem? Related word, synonym or something. Go there. There you will find the answer. Eliminate before and eliminate after. And in that sentence, you will get the answer. How many hundreds of examples have I explained you? And still you are beating around the bush, reading everything. That's not fair. That means either you are not attending the sessions properly or you are not implementing my directions properly. All right. So now what will you grade this question with? 0 to 10 points. Give your grading for your understanding, not to my explanation. How well you understand. You understood 0%, or you understood 5%, or you understood 10%. What percent of this explanation you understood? Your benefit. What is the benefit you gained? 0 to 100%. No benefit, 0. Full benefit, 10. Average, 5. You give whatever you want, 1 to 0 to 10. Even if you give 0 also, no problem, but give something. Don't just be silent. Okay. People will think, sir is explaining so much, but still if you don't get the marks, what is the use? This is a snake. You have to catch it on the neck. Okay. Don't catch anywhere else. It will bite you. Yeah. Read between the lines means read in-depth understanding. That's the point. Okay. Yes, please. How well you understood? Huh? Yeah. Yes, please. So at least some students are responding. Very good. Kaval, Ganga, Grishma, Yemi, Jayalakshmi, Ujahat, Sadiyat, Mustaba, Nishad, Sushmita. At least 11 students have responded. Okay, good. Thank you very much for all the students who have responded, for letting me know that you are able to you are following my points and you are able to understand something. Even if it is 0 also, it's okay, right? So that I can explain you once again. That's the meaning. Great. Fine. Now, thank you very much. Okay. So 3 questions we have gone so far. Now let me give you one very important thing. I thought that this is a stick and threw it out. I thought that this is a stick and I threw it out. That was the biggest mistake I have done. That was the biggest problem. Okay. A problem means there is something wrong in that one. So I thought that this is a stick and threw it out. That is the problem. So that means problem. That means something wrong, something mistake, which I did. What I did, I thought that this is a stick. That means this is not a stick. And I threw it out. I should not throw it out. That means the reversal story. Okay. They viewed something as something else, which is actually used as a short-term treatment for a short-term problem. That means that's a problem. That's a problem, what they had done. Because they should not view an ongoing problem called hypertension and consider it same as some allergy for which you use antibiotics, which is a short-term treatment because it is a short-term problem. But this is not applicable to hypertension because this is an ongoing problem and it cannot be treated in the similar way. It should be treated in the opposite way. That means it should be treated as a long-term problem and it should be given long-term treatment. So try to understand that one. Everything is very clear in the picture, but you have to read between the lines. Ongoing problem means what? Prolonged problem, long duration problem. Where is he talking about long duration? First of all, do you know what is ongoing problem? Okay. Ongoing problem is going on, continuing, long term, never ending, lifelong. These are all the synonyms of ongoing problems. Unless and until a miracle happens. There should be some divine, godly action. Otherwise, it is forever, 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 lifelong. So, try to understand those points. So, they are synonyms. Ongoing word is not there in the paragraph. But ongoing means what? Ongoing means for a long duration. Continuous problem. That means prolonged problem. That means long problem. And here, opposite of long is given, that is short problem. And this is given short treatment for short problem. That means the other one is long treatment should be given because it is a long problem, a prolonged problem. Now this relation, if you can understand, now what you are doing, reading from the beginning to the ending, and afterwards you are getting stuck. Maybe you are getting to the answer, but why are you not able to explain? Because there is not a solid picture. Instead of that one, you are reading everything and you are getting confused. You are beating around the bush. Why are you reading all the lines? Go to the root of the problem. Problem. Okay. So what is the problem before that one? Short-term problem and long-term problem. That's the problem. They are thinking long-term problem as short-term problem, and they are thinking that this is a short-term treatment, but they have to take long-term treatment. That's what they are confused. They fail to recognize that this is not the same like antibiotics. So read between the lines means one line only. The depth meaning is there. You are not helping me. That means what? That means what? You are not helping me means what? Read between the lines. That means you must help me. That means what? You must help me means what? I need your help. That means what? That means what? I need your help. That means what? I cannot do it all by myself. This is called reading between the lines. From somewhere to nowhere, which is not explained, you should extract that information from what information is given. That is called reading between the lines. Reading between the lines. Something is told, and from that what is told, you have to extract the gist and try to analyze the point. That is called reading. What his intention is, he will not tell. He will tell something else. But you have to understand according to the words he has spoken. For example, You're a small child, grade 5, and you're playing in front of the house. You're playing in front of the house. Now your father comes and asks you, why are you playing now? Why are you playing in the garden now? Garden in front of. There's some small garden there. You are playing there, and your father has come and is asking, why are you playing in this garden now? That means what? Something is there on his mind. Okay? Because I don't have any homework now. He did not ask about your homework. Okay, I cannot play in the house. He's not asking where to play. Try to understand what his mindset is. Because intent is prior to content. What he wants to send you a message, are you able to read it? That means, why are you playing in the garden now? Now. That means this is not the time for playing. So there is some stress on now. Why are you playing in the garden? Why are you playing? That means you are not supposed to play in the garden. Why are you playing? That means you are not supposed to play. Why are you playing? That means somebody else has to play, not you. So where the stress is, you have to identify stress of the sentence. There are 3 or 4 people playing there. Why are you playing? That means you are not supposed to play. Others can play, but you are not supposed to play. That you is important here. Why are you playing? Why are you playing? That means you should not play. Playing is not important here. Something else is important. Why are you playing in the garden? Means you are not supposed to play in the garden. You can play somewhere else. In the house. Why are you playing in the kitchen? Means you are not supposed to play in the kitchen. In the kitchen, wrong place. Other places are okay, but in the kitchen, wrong. So you have to read between the lines. What is the other person telling? You read that person's tone, you can understand. Here is telling what problem? Antibiotics and hypertensives. They're contradicting. They're not same variety. So same time treatment is not useful because they're not same type, same duration. Okay, that's why he told short term problem. Here is telling ongoing problem. Do you know the meaning of the word ongoing? Then you will understand and relate it to short term. That is called ongoing is not given here. Short term is not given here. But you have to match these two things and give a titling or coupling there. You should hold it tight so that they will not break it open. Hold it tight there. That is the relationship between the question and the stem and the branches. Be very careful. Read between the lines. Now I have explained you. Try with other questions. You will not try. Again, tomorrow morning you have to go for duty. You have to cook. You have to do a lot of things. You have to take care of your children. You have to sleep. You have to everything. Then after again you will come with the same thing and you will not practice. Take 4 or 5 questions like this and study. Then you will understand. Then we understand. It is not a medical test, Ganga FDO. It is an English language test. So all your medical language are not that important. Even a person who is not of medical department can understand this question and they can definitely do. Because this is an English language test and test is not used to apply for medical. So remember that you're mistaken. You are supposed to view this as an English language test. That means not a medical test. Read between the lines. Again, I'm telling you. Read between the lines. Ganga FDO. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. You are viewing this as a medical test, which is actually different from an English language test. This is an English language test. And you are viewing it as medical. That means this is not a medical test. You are not supposed to view it as a medical test. That means you should not consider your medical knowledge while doing reading. That is the clear. See how much depth is there. This is called reading between the lines. Okay, fine. So we have understood these questions. That's very clear. And you have to follow up like this, and you have to practice on a regular basis. Hope you understand. So what things did you learn? Just to give your feedback, your valuable feedback. So I'm sorry, I'm on fast today and I have to break my fast. I had to break my fast at 7 o'clock, but I had some work and I went out and I came. Okay. So yesterday night I ate and I have to break my fast. So excuse me for that. I beg your pardon. Then, right. Morning I have taken the session. Some students attended. Okay, majority did not attend. And afternoon I explained the listening. So tomorrow it will go roll round. Okay. So yesterday we have said listening. Now today we have done reading in the evening, and tomorrow it will be writing. So rotation. Now today morning I have explained speaking. Afternoon it was listening. Evening it is reading. Now tomorrow morning will be listening. Afternoon will be reading. Evening will be writing, like that. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, we'll take tomorrow morning only. What is the problem? Tomorrow morning is listening, right? Afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. Okay, this coming in rotation, right? So give your valuable feedback, and it is with a please. Especially I written there, please. So how beneficial are these sessions for you? Tomorrow we'll come with new examples and more sessions. So now let us see. Farzana Khan.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Cool. Okay, I have headphones. You're blowing in my ears. Okay. Yeah, come on. Share your experience, please.
Yes, the class was good. I learned a lot, the elimination method and things.
Okay, can you tell me 1 or 2 points which you have learned today?
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Yeah, just now you finished that explanation, sir. That need to read between the lines. That I like it the most. And yeah.
Fine, that's good. So there are some places which we are recruiting, and if anybody is interested in new students, you can join there. So some students are going for the exam. Okay, because my exam is on 6th July. Okay, so you can request me, and you can take the subscription for the new students who are guests here. Okay, so if anybody is interested, for example, Amanda, Tintu, then Hadia, Ganga, Hemanti. So guess if anybody is interested, you can contact me. You have my contact. Okay, otherwise I'll give you, no problem. So this is my number. You can just check it in Telegram channel or anywhere. So yeah, So here is my contact the admin. Right. So this is my contact number. You can just message me, and only if you are serious enough. This so, and next anybody, Ganga is there. Yeah, Ganga, you are talking and you are commenting and you are asking questions. Yeah, I think you can represent the new students and you can share your experience. Ganga, unmute.
Yes, for sure, sir. So I have
Yeah.
already forwarded this link to my some of friends as well. So
Mm.
seems to be they are not there. So I
Mhm.
will let them know about the next session as well.
Okay, you can do one thing. You can message me on WhatsApp. So I'll give one free demo group link. You can forward them and they can join there so that they can get regularly. Okay, fine. Yeah, share your experience. How was the experience? What did you learn?
Actually, at the last question only I joined because the difference because of the difference between our time cap. I thought it's so I was late, but even if I late, even if I joined for the last question, so it's really interactive session which increased my motivation and all. And yeah, I should follow the video that are going to upload in the YouTube as well because actually the uh, topic of read between line is a new thing for me. But yeah, I was curious about that because to be honest, when I was finding the question, what I use is elimination, and it took a lot of time. Uh, I mean, like 70 seconds. So I think this is the best thing that I learned from this session. Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's very good. That's very good. Okay then. So yeah, Jay Lakshmi, our registered student, recently registered student. Yeah, Jay Lakshmi, are you there? Can you unmute? Jay Lakshmi or Sushmita. Jay Lakshmi, carry on. Yes, please. Yeah, speak out.
Hello.
Yes, Jay Lakshmi.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, dear. Yeah, come on.
This one, sir, today I learned from the paragraph, but we have to take some important point from the question and read very fastly, and we can pick answers, sir. That point today I learned, sir.
Okay. Shall I teach you one other thing which is very, very important? Jay Lakshmi?
Sorry?
Shall I teach you one other thing which is very, very important?
Yes, sir.
Never.
Otherwise, we learn
never.
all the paragraph completely. It's waste of time. We cannot go next question very fastly, sir. Very fastly, we cannot go next question.
3 times you
But
use
like
the
this,
word
which
fastly.
you teach
You
the
said,
way very easily, we can recognize the answer and we can go the next question and complete in timely. We can put the answers for each question.
Yeah. So let me give you one correction. You have said fastly, and that also 3 times. You used the word fastly, and you used it 3 times. Do you know
Sure.
that there is no word in dictionary called fastly?
Sorry, yeah, morning you told me.
Then again you are
Again,
telling, I was
ah.
doubted whether it was you are the one or somebody else I was doubting. So never
No.
in your life use the
Ah.
word fastly, because not
Okay.
like other words, slow, slowly, quick, quickly, but fast is fast only. There is no ly for fast. Okay, right, that's
Okay.
fine, fair enough. So that's very good. So see you later in the next session. So that's fine. Now what all I taught, apply those techniques in your regular sessions. Right, see you all. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye, sir.